Do you know who this guy is? Do you know that guy? This was a toy when I was a kid. And I was a kid like 8.5 million years ago. There's rock formations that are probably younger than I am. But this toy is called Mr. Potato Head. It's, yes, the potato doof. Well, from Toy Story, but trust me, well before Toy Story was ever even a thing, probably before the guy who wrote it was even born, there was a toy. It's a plastic toy, and all those little parts. Let me turn my mouse on here. All the ears, the hat, the eyebrows, the eyeballs, the mustache, the nose, the feet, the hands. What you wind up with is just basically a potato. And then it comes with all these different kinds of ears and noses and eyes, and you stick them on and you make different characters. But it's Mr. Potato Head. That's what it was always called. Well, in our ridiculous, insane, stupid, is it cancel culture? I guess it's cancel culture. We have to be so non-gender specific these days. Yeah, it was a real toy way before there was ever a film. Let me just quickly take a break because it came up in the chat. Viz Toby had the vaccine, the COVID-19 vaccine, and everything seems to be fine. He says no side effects, just an itchy arm. That is very good news. Glad to hear that. Hope it stays that way. Okay, back to this stupidity. In this cancel culture, nothing can be gender specific. We aren't all born a boy or a girl, and you can pick whatever you want and all that other ridiculousness that we're going way over the top. Look, transgendered people exist, and they are very real, and they deserve every bit of respect that, but there are things where we've just gone too freaking far, and this is one of them. Is it Hasbro that makes this? Yes, Hasbro. Let me just read this. I'm sure you've read it already. Mr. Potato Head is no longer Mr. Potato Head. Hasbro has decided to gender neutral Mr. Potato Head so kids can create same-sex families. From now on, they will be known as Potato Head, and the change will appear on boxes this year. Look, believe me, I am all for same-sex families. I got no problem with that whatsoever. However, you want to make a same-sex Mr. Potato Head, buy a couple of Mr. Potato Heads and put the two guys together and pretend like they're building a life together. Or make Mrs. Potato Head with, because I think they have accessories where it can become a girl also. So anyway, yeah, going too far, kids can make them whatever they want, and why change what's already there just to make them gender neutral? Because ridiculous companies like Hasbro thinks they have to, bend and kowtow instead of saying, you know what, it's Mr. Potato Head. It's been Mr. Potato Head for like 50 over years. It's going to stay Mr. Potato Head. You want a Mrs. Potato Head? There's accessories. You can make one. In fact, Mr. Potato Head is probably the most gender fluid toy on the market because whatever you stick on the potato is what gender you can make it. Duh. Snort.